Ever felt like you're stuck in a rut? More like things don't just seem to be working out as you wanted them to. You wake up tired, you sleep tired, and throughout the day, you're just tired. Sometimes you might even wonder, are the village people at work for my fellow Nigerians? You know what I mean? But you're just stuck in a rut. So this video is going to focus on how you can get out of the rut, more like find your mojo, how you can get your motivation back. We're going to be giving you practical tips, the reason why you're experiencing the rut, and mind you, there are different kinds of ruts. So if this is you at the moment, just sit back, relax, watch this video, and thank me later. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am yours truly, Lady Lara, your internet auntie, and the name of the channel is Lara's Lighthouse, where I help young people like you and me, male and female, make the right decisions. And I have been experiencing something of this nature, more like sometimes I just feel down, no motivation, no ginger, like I just don't want to do anything. And I felt, how about we talk about it? So here we are. So now you might be asking yourself, why is it that I have tried to exercise, I've tried to listen to motivational quotes, I've tried to hang out with people, but I still do not feel better? Now, the thing is, ruts are of different kinds. They affect you at different times of your life and also for different reasons. So let's break it down. So the first one, which is very common, is what? Burnout. You're doing too much, you have too much on your plate, you have too many responsibilities, you're working 4 jobs, you are a married woman with kids, with your job, with your husband, with your in-laws. It's a lot. Most definitely, you are going to experience this. And mind you, ruts could be physical, they could be emotional, and they could also be mental. This is a very common one. And I think many young people face this. Like you don't know where to start in life. You don't know what to do to get you to where you want to be. Or you are in a place, however, you do not feel happy. You do not feel fulfilled. You feel stuck. You feel underutilized. Sometimes you feel that you can actually do better. So let's just target lack of purpose. And that could be something that could mess up with your life because your body talks, but we do not listen. Or let's just say, many a times we are not self-aware to know the signals that our body is actually telling us. So sometimes your body is like, I don't want to be here. Like Chris Brown, I don't want to be here. Okay, that's not the lyrics, but you get it. Like, you don't want to be here, but you're there. So your body's like, guy, let's get out of here. Point number 3, we have unresolved emotions or unprocessed emotions. Now, being an African, we have this thing where you're not allowed to show emotion. Expect you to be overly expressive. With grief, they expect you to cry openly, because they want to know that, okay, you're actually feeling this kind of pain. And people process emotions differently as far as is healthy. So you have unprocessed emotions in terms of grief, anger, sadness, disappointment. And many a times we've been taught to, man, or be a man, be a woman. Man, no, they cry. A man doesn't cry. Who gave you that rule? Even Abraham Lincoln said, teach my child that a man can cry. I can't remember the particular the statement, but it was a letter he wrote to his son's teacher. You could cry. There's nothing wrong in crying, any of the genders. If you feel it, let it out. But many a times we sweep this emotion. We don't even sit on them. We sweep them under the rug. You keep on, okay, I'll manage it. I got this. Let me stay busy so I don't think about the pain. You are going through something. Like I was watching a podcast 2 weeks ago, and a lady was experiencing grief, and she said, grief, hello, sit down, let's talk. It's important. You are feeling something. So we have the fourth point, fear of change. Now, your brain does not like anything that has to do with uncertainty. Your brain likes to stay in a familiar place. Now, in case you want to know more about self sabotage, check my video here where I talked about self sabotage in depth. And there was something I mentioned in that video, the extinction bust. Now, if you are a transactional person, my dear, do not don't be ashamed of it. Even your brain is transactional. Your brain expects something for certain actions or certain things that you feel. So once you are trying to make your brain do something that it is not used to, it will react. Hence the feeling that you get to feel when you're overwhelmed, when you're scared. So in this particular instance, the fear of change, you're like, what if I go there and I don't excel? What if I go there and this happens to me? You begin to worry. And after a while, you could find yourself being in a rut. The last one is being overwhelmed. Now, people think, oh, I'm just so overwhelmed. Yes, it happens. You have too many options, too many choices. Like, you just imagine you go into a shop and you want to pick a red shoe, and then you have money to buy a couple of shoes, but you see so many shoes. You're like, oh, where do I start from? It has a way of messing with you. So, this could be one of the reasons why you experience a rut. Now, back to our point, you're overwhelmed. And after a while, it leads to paralysis analysis because you're over analyzing things. You're not sure what to do. Then your brain and or your body is signaling you that you need to stop this. This is not good for you. We are moving forward, but you trying to stay in this particular position is not good for our status at this moment. Like I said, your body talks to you. You just need to listen. And for you to be able to listen to your body, you need to know yourself. I cannot overly emphasize this. Self awareness. It is beautiful. When your body talks to you, once your body speaks to you, you understand it, you get it. So, a quick rundown of the 5 possible causes of a rut. Number 1, emotional burnout. Number 2, lack of purpose. Number 3, unresolved emotions or unprocessed emotions. Number 4, fear of change. And number 5, being overwhelmed. So each rut has its cause, which we have highlighted before. But I'm going to ask 3 questions, or you are going to ask yourself 3 questions. Now, I wrote them down so that I can give them to you the way they should be given. So the first question is, what was happening in my life when I began to have these feelings? Ask yourself and be honest. Question number 2, is there something I'm avoiding or suppressing? Number 3, is there something I'm supposed to be doing and I'm not doing it? Or is there something I'm supposed to do, but I'm scared of learning how to do that thing? Once you ask yourself these 3 questions and you're honest with yourself, it is a stepping stone to getting to where you want to be in life, because everybody has goals and dreams. I want to be rich, I want to be famous, I want to be beautiful, I want to be an influencer. But if you find yourself being in a rut, it will hinder that step. And mind you, ruts are an indicator, like I said before. It's your emotions. They are just telling you something. They are not real, they are not your identity, and they are not your reality. So when you're feeling these emotions, do not identify with it. Don't say, oh, I'm a failure. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so sad. Emotion. Okay, I feel this kind of way. Then you look for a way to help get out of it. Because the more you sit in it, the longer it will persist. You know, they say something, whatever you give power to grows, and most definitely it will grow. So now that we know what could be the causes of the rot, it's important for you to write them down. I feel this way. Not I am. I feel. It is a feeling. I feel this way. Now, this is you being accountable. It is not you lying to yourself. You also need to know that this is just a phase. It comes and it will most definitely go. But what happens, what you do in that phase of life determines your next step. Do you want to dwell in it? Do you want to actually become that emotion at that point in time? The thing about phases is that as you are finishing one, another one is waiting for you. So why not make your life easier by knowing, okay, I feel this way, but it's gonna pass. This phase is not who you are. It's about where you are at this moment of your life. Then also, you are just one step away from making that decision. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm so tired. I can't do this. And the funniest thing is, in this world of ours, action beats motivation anywhere, anytime. So you just need to tell yourself, okay, Lara, get up. I am going to do this. Like, I don't want to tell you guys what I had to do to record this video, but I was like, I'm going to do it. And here I am, like, you go, girl. So believe in yourself and know that this is just a phase and it's going to pass. Best version of yourself is always at the other side of you doing something different. So if you keep on saying, the conditions don't favor me, they don't like me, I don't feel like going there, I don't have money, I don't have friends, all these things will hinder you from doing what you're supposed to do. One thing about a rut is it's just you having the same thoughts, which translates to what the same patterns, and at the end of the day you get the same results. So remember, I gave us 5 reasons or 5 possible reasons why you might be in a rut. So now let us give solutions to each of those causative, now I sound like a microbiologist, causative factors, reasons to why such a rut exists and how you can get out of it. Number one, now we're trying to break the circle. I said what? Burnout. You just need to rest. Rest. Take it easy. Like, just take a chill pill. Rest. And it's not just about sleeping. It's you doing something that will rejuvenate you. Put off your phone, your laptop. Just focus on being with yourself at that moment. Now, it might be an activity you love doing in your free time and you've not been able to do it. Go ahead and do it. Is it a vacation you've not gone for in a while? Go for it, even if it's 2 or 3 days, or a staycation. Or you could just go alone, have some you time. You need to detox, a mental detox. That's what you need at that moment. Because if you say, okay, let me just sleep, sometimes you just need to rest your mind, rest your brain, rest your thoughts. So for the burnout, you need rests. For lack of purpose, which is point number 2, you need to reconnect with that thing that gives you joy. Maybe focus on healing your inner child some more. Focus on finding out those things that give you joy and do them. So maybe we'll make a video on how to find out your purpose as a person. Because when I was like 2020, when I was like 23, 24, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. Because I won't say I am multifaceted, but I'm somebody that wherever you put me, I know how to adapt. So it was hard finding out what I wanted to do as a person. So sometimes it leaves me being very unmotivated because I don't really want to do this, but I have to do this to pay the bills. And at the end of the day, you feel so burnt out. Like I can remember when I was in the bank, I was a banker, yes, and I'll wake up in the morning and I'll ask my mom, Mommy, for how long? I was a marketer. They will ask you every day, how many accounts have you opened? How many customers have you brought in with volume? And it was tiring. I was burnt out. Not because I didn't lack motivation, but because at that time in my life, I was in the bank and I needed to be in that space to learn something. Unprocessed emotions or unresolved emotions. Now, feelings are supposed to be expressed and not suppressed, but many of us do the opposite. We just suppress those emotions. You even hear people say, I don't like processing my emotions. What do you mean? You're feeling something at that moment. You're supposed to feel it. Okay, I feel this way. I feel sad. I lost this person. I'll never see this person again. I am disappointed that I didn't get that grant or that scholarship. It's okay. After feeling it, move on. Like there's a clip from is it Djokovic, this tennis player, and he was talking about how he handles failure as an athlete. He doesn't dwell on it for too long. The emotion comes, he welcomes it, he sits with it, and then he lets it go as quick as he can. So that way he moves on to the next thing that he has to do. So what he tells himself is that everything I have to do, I make sure that I am the best at it at that moment. Now that works for failure, but something like grief, especially if you lose somebody who is really, really dear to your heart, it's not just easy to snap your fingers and say, okay, she don't go, she don't go. No, 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 no. Take your time out, cry, feel it. And after a while, you feel much better. Fear of change. There was a poem I used to read as a child. They say, little by little, you fill up a jar. Sometimes, if you're somebody who is scared of change, you need to take it easy with yourself. Little by little. Now, if you're somebody who isn't confident in herself, do one activity a day that will help boost your confidence. If you're somebody who has to write a report, do one page a day instead of waiting for the deadline and then you're panicking. Look at those things that you need to do. Break them down into bits so that way it doesn't overwhelm you. If you're supposed to pack a bag a day or write a list and follow through with that list. That way it will guide you. Little by little, baby steps. Your brain prefers familiar discomfort to unfamiliar uncertainty. And like I said before, you changing your life is on the other side of you making that hard decision, that decision that may break or make you. And if you do not take that grand step, you'll be stuck in one position. But life is supposed to be dynamic. You are supposed to grow one way or the other, be it mentally, physically, financially, intellectually. And that has to do with what? Pushing yourself. Learn to notice your thoughts. What are they? Are they negative? And then try to turn them around. You need to brainwash yourself in good things. Brainwash yourself with affirmations. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am enough. I am capable. I am resilient. I got this. Life is just teaching me something. Because if you keep on saying, oh, I went there and I felt a particular way, like many a times we as Africans, quote unquote, always attach certain feelings to certain situations. When I got there, I just felt cold. Now, I am not saying that your mind is not telling you something, but many a times we give it too much power. When I just met him, I got a sore throat overnight. Take it easy. So these are some things you need to know as a person. I am feeling this way. I will not identify with it. I will analyze it. I would focus on dealing with the problem that might be resulting in me being this way. And then I move on to greater and better things. And then also take your time. Many a times, many of us like to multitask. I know in a world where there are so many things to do at the same time, it hinders your progress because multitasking is just doing so many things badly at the same time. So take your time out. Look for a system that favors you and stick to it. And then with time, or from time to time, you can actually change the system. When this rots is just an indication of you are doing something wrong and you need to change it. You feel bad because maybe you've not been applying for scholarships. You feel bad because you know you deserve to be in a better place, but you have not done anything. Like in this era, anybody who is putting themselves out there, no matter how bad you sound, I applaud them. Because it's not easy to put on your ring light and be like, hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's not easy. Like, guys, I just realized I have posted 15 videos. And I'm like, wow. So you just need to put yourself forward, Put one foot forward. Keep on going until you get to where you want to be. So I hope this video has helped you one way or the other to identify your rut, to get out of the rut and to become the best, or to help you take one step in being the best version that you can be. So till I come your way with yet another beautiful, impactful, insightful, funny video, I remain yours truly, your internet auntie, Lady Lara. And remember, I love you. Mwah. Have a good day.